There is a Jackson family war, one that...
Managed to know how I was that.
Yeah, well, this one is a little different, I think, because Katherine is involved. Katherine Jackson, and she's going up against one of her grandchildren, Blanket. And this is really strange because there is a battle.
I would argue Blanket's going against her.
Yes, you're right. Blanket is going against Grandma, which is even stranger. It's one thing if Grandma wants to chastise the grandchild.
Right.
But the grandchild going after her. This is all over a legal battle involving the Jackson estate and a business deal that the executors of the Jackson estate are trying to get done.
They're trying to sell the catalog of Michael Jackson.
We think it's about the catalog,
yeah,
right.
To Sony.
To Sony, and it was supposed to be a $600 million deal, but Katherine and Blanket were opposing this deal. And they actually were standing side by side in a court battle, but they lost. The judge came back and ruled in favor of the executors and the estate. So now Blanket has said, I'm done. You know what, I tried and it's fine. The judge made the decision. I'm walking away. Katherine, yeah, this is where they parted ways.
Here's where the plot thickens, because Katherine wants to appeal that. So they presented it to the judge. The judge said this transaction can go forward. It's good for the estate. And now Blanket is saying, that's good enough for me. We tried. The appeal is a loser. I don't want to spend any more of the estate's money, which is ultimately my money and the other heirs. So let's not appeal this. But Katherine wants to go ahead, and he's saying, hey, Grandma, if you want to do this, do it on your own dime. That's my money in the estate.
Well, her dime is the estate's dime. So kind of let me explain.
Because her income
is all
from...
Yo, that's crazy, bro. This is the issue I have with Michael Jackson, you know, claiming that those little kids was his, when we knew damn well that they are not in any way related to Michael Jackson, because we know what Michael Jackson looked like. He was a dark-skinned, big nose, afro young man, okay? He's a so-called black man. But he wanted to adopt these children and give them his estate and his last name and his legacy. And now look what they're doing to the grandma. Now look what they're doing. Michael Jackson's mom was with him the whole way. When they started, till he died. You really just need to just chill, bro. You know, and if your grandmother wanna fight for her son, you let her do that. But what happened is, this is allegedly, I'm gonna just say allegedly, is once, I don't think Blanket ever wanted to appeal this, because once he knew how much they was gonna give, $600 million, you know how powerful that can make someone feel, especially if you a so-called Caucasian like them. You know how that can make them feel? Powerful. Like they on top of the world. They will sell their souls for money. So-called white man don't got no morals when it comes to money. No ethics when it comes to economic. They sell out their own grandmother. So he never, I bet you he never wanted to even go against it, because he wanted that money. So he went, it's his grandmother, so he went through the whole little process. But now that they lost, he like, nah, man, I want that 600 million. Let me get that 600 million up out them, okay? And he would put his grandmother underneath the bus in order to stop her from standing up for her son. I already know. You ain't gotta tell me. I already know that this is that's. I would bet that that's really what happened. Look at that. These are so-called white people, bro. They like Italian or something like that. These is not related to Michael Jackson or his family. That's a thing, man. And people get on Dr. Umar about this, about us standing with our so-called black people when it comes to marriages, because we end up making those other people millionaires. And meanwhile, our people still broke. And that's what Michael Jackson did. You cannot tell me this is Michael Jackson's daughter. Come on, man. This is not Michael Jackson's son. And this was showing his son. No way, bro. This is why you gotta, what you got on her little thing? The Pope or some other white man? Nah, man. This is why you gotta marry your own people, bro. You cannot be marrying outside your race, because this is all that happens. Then there's gonna be some black women. Oh no, don't mean it's always gonna be like that. Don't mean it's always gonna be like that. Shut the hell up. Yes, it do. This is how it happens. It might happen 20 years later, 30 years later. So we don't, it's out of sight, out of mind. But this is what happens. Now he want to throw his grandmother underneath the damn bus because he got 600 million coming to him.
So here's the deal. When Michael Jackson died, he had a very complicated trust, but ultimately in this trust, his 3 children are the beneficiaries of all his money. Katherine does have some rights to some money during her lifetime, But what the estate has done is they've upped the ante. And I hate to say it this way, but I don't know how else to say it, to keep her quiet. So they're giving her money to live.
She gets an allowance, essentially.
A 7-figure allowance.
Right.
And
Very
as a
big
result of that, what the estate is banking on is she will not kick up a lot of dust, because if you recall, and you may or may not, what happened after Michael died was some of Michael's siblings,
right.
they band together and got the mom involved.
Because they know that them kids is not Michael Jackson kids. It's cool. You know, we can go along with the whole facade and the whole delusion. Okay, we'll play your game, Mike, while you alive. But when you're talking about giving children that have no blood relation to you $600 million, that's where we got to stop the madness. We got to stop the madness at that point. Because who are these damn kids? They like, hold on, Mom, we need you to step in, because these little kids don't need $600 million. And that's only half of his estate. Michael Jackson was a billionaire. His name is worth billions. He owned billions of dollars worth of royalties. Owning the Beatles, owning Elvis, that's worth a lot of money right there. So them white kids is like, hold on, Grandma. Shut your ass up. This our money, 600 million. And the whole family don't want to come out and say it, because it would just be, I just think they would get a lot of backlash if they said it. So I'm gonna say it. Them is not Michael Jackson's kid. All this, the so-called black community, we know, we've always known these ain't Michael Jackson's kids, damn it. And this lady is 80 something years old. Just let her just go to court if that's what she want to do.
Because they wanted a piece of the action. And so that was going on for a long time. But I never saw Michael's 3 kids break with Grandma, because Grandma helped raise the kids.
Exactly.
And that's why this is really significant.
Yeah, it's significant and kind of sad, but ultimately, look, even if Katherine ends up having to use her own money, by some reports, she's getting north of $1 million, just north of $1 million each year.
The estate pays for everything.
Just an allowance.
They pay for a chef, they pay for her home, they pay for a lot of things. They are not satisfied. Katherine and some of Michael's brothers, sisters have never been satisfied with that, because now the estate has look, Michael was broke when he died.
Michael was not broke when he died, okay? I wish they would stop saying that. Michael was not broke. Broke is like me. No assets. No, I'm not broke. But you know what I'm saying. I still live paycheck to paycheck. It don't matter how much I make. Like, Michael Jackson was not broke. He might not have had a lot of liquid cash, but he wasn't broke. You're not broke when you about to go do a tour. Okay? He was gonna do a tour worth of millions of dollars. He's not broke.
The estate was able to not only replenish, but that estate is worth hundreds of millions of dollars now, with the shows in Vegas, the movies,
I mean, selling
songs.
the catalog is only a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
There's still a lot more that the estate would be controlling.
And they want a piece of the action.
See, this look right here is the only reason why he ever got away with having them white kids, because he wanted to be white. His mentality here, if you believe this is Michael, his mentality is all confused. Talk about whitewashed. He wanted to look like a white woman, period. He wanted the long hair. He got the weave in his head. He got the light skin. Don't tell me, I don't care, but I don't want to hear no vitiligo, man. We ain't never seen no pictures of him in the transitioning phase, okay? I've seen people with vitiligo. The transitioning phase is very apparent and it's slow. Now y'all tell me, is it just overnight? Is vitiligo overnight? Put that in the comments. Is vitiligo overnight? Because overnight, this brother just came out white, okay?
Right.
And that's really what this is about.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Batiste in Atlanta, Georgia. I know Michael is probably turning over in his grave right now. And I'm curious as to who's in charge of his estate to make that type of decision. And I hope that this doesn't divide the family any more than they're already divided. Because you know what they say, at the end of the day, money is the root of all evil.
You say that.
They do say that. Okay.
Some people do say that. Yes.
No, that's not what the saying is. The scripture reads that the love of money is the root of all evil. It's not money. Okay? Stop. I wish people stop quoting scripture wrong. Go read it, and then you can quote it right. It's the love of money is the root of all evil. And them white kids that he got love the money that they about to get, and they ain't trying to let nobody get to it. They done filed a motion against this lady. File a motion against your grandmother? Oh, that's crazy to me, bro. Man, if I could pay my grandmother's house off and retire her, man, that's exactly what I would do. Man, they up here, nah, don't let her touch none of this money. That's because these not your people. They not related. They know it. You think they don't? You think that those kids don't know it? They know it, and they tired of playing the game. And they're like, oh no, when it comes to money, now everybody change up. There's no more time for no more games. We've been playing games in the media, saying that they his children and all that, but now when it comes to money, no time for games. Playtime is over. Now the true colors coming out. All right, let me know what y'all think. I tend to think that these kids are not his children. They're riding off of the delusion and confusion, the depression of Michael Jackson saying that these is his kids, when these are nowhere, no way, no how, no shape, no form, no blood, no lineage. Nowhere will their DNA say that they're related to the Jackson's family. And these kids are tired of playing the game. Now we got hundreds of millions of dollars coming in. Grandma, you need to calm down and relax. This is our money, nigga. That's all I hear. Sit down, nigga. We gonna do what we do with our money. Michael Jackson, hey, he the one said that we his children. Oh well, we didn't ask for this, but we got it, and we gonna have it. So get your hands out the cookie jar, Grandma. That's what they saying. So, hey man, y'all could be mad at Dr. Umar and, for saying that we need to marry our own people. But hey man, this is an example right here of what not marrying our own people gets you. You understand? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying to hate nobody. You ain't gotta hate nobody. But at the end of the day, you have loyalty to your own people. This is just craziness, bro. We gotta stop the facade. We gotta stop it. All right, y'all, let me know in the comments if y'all think these children are his or Michael's or not, or do you think that, what I alleged to say that, he was probably just tired of, being with his grandma in court and stuff. He just want the money. And now he's putting his foot down. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Go ahead and share it. And then if you just want to roll the channel, you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the subscription button with the notification bell, and we out. Peace.